Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite sushi recipes. And honestly, ever since I started making this sushi cake at home, I hardly ever buy sushi anymore. For this recipe, you'll need sushi-grade salmon, sushi-grade tuna, cooked sushi rice, avocado, cucumber, cream cheese, nori sheets, sesame seeds, mayonnaise, and sriracha. I like to prepare all of my ingredients before I begin assembling the cake. Start by slicing your salmon and tuna into thin pieces. Try to keep the slices relatively even in thickness. Once the fish is ready, let's prepare the base. Take a rectangular dish or loaf pan. Arrange the salmon and tuna slices along the bottom of the dish, slightly overlapping them as needed. This will eventually become the beautiful top layer of the sushi cake after we flip it over. Take your time here. The prettier this layer looks now, the more impressive your finished sushi cake will be. Once the bottom is completely covered with fish, it's time for the first layer of sushi rice. Spread a thin, even layer over the fish. Using the back of a spoon or slightly damp hands, gently press the rice down. Next comes one of my favorite ingredients, fresh avocado. Slice the avocado thinly and arrange it across the rice layer. The creamy texture of the avocado pairs perfectly with the rich salmon and tuna. After the avocado layer is complete, cover everything with sheets of nori. You may need to trim the sheets slightly to fit your dish. Don't worry about making everything perfect. Once the cake is assembled, nobody will notice the small details. Now, let's make the spicy tuna layer. Take fresh tuna and cut it into small cubes. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more easy comfort food recipes. Place the tuna into a bowl. Add mayonnaise and sriracha sauce, depending on how spicy you like your food. Some people enjoy a gentle kick, while others prefer a lot more heat. Add sesame seeds and mix everything together until well combined. The tuna should be lightly coated and creamy without becoming overly wet. Now, spread this spicy tuna mixture evenly over the nori layer. Make sure it reaches all the corners. This layer adds incredible flavor and gives the sushi cake a restaurant-quality taste. Once the tuna layer is smooth and even, it's time for the cucumber. Using a mandolin slicer or a sharp knife, cut the cucumber into very thin slices. Layer the cucumber evenly over the spicy tuna. The cucumber adds freshness, crunch, and balance to the richer ingredients. Now let's add cream cheese. Transfer softened cream cheese into a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, a plastic zip-top bag with the corner cut off works perfectly. Pipe the cream cheese evenly across the cucumber layer. You don't need a thick layer, just enough to add a creamy, tangy flavor throughout the cake. This ingredient reminds me of some of my favorite sushi rolls from restaurants. It pairs beautifully with the salmon, tuna, avocado, and cucumber. Now, cover everything with another layer of nori sheets. Gently press down. At this point, you can already see the beautiful layers beginning to form. Next comes the final rice layer. Spread the remaining sushi rice over the nori and carefully press everything together. This step is important because it helps the sushi cake hold its shape after chilling. Take your time and make sure the surface is nice and even. Finish with one final layer of nori. Then gently press everything one last time. Place the sushi cake into the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. An hour is even better. During this time, the layers settle together and become easier to slice. Place a serving platter or cutting board over the top of the dish. Hold everything securely and carefully flip it over. Then slowly lift the dish away. And there it is, a beautiful sushi cake with vibrant layers and gorgeous slices of salmon and tuna on top. This is always my favorite moment. The reveal never gets old. To finish, sprinkle sesame seeds over the top. Then drizzle with your favorite sushi sauce. You can use spicy mayo, eel sauce, sushi sauce, or even a combination of sauces. Thank you so much for spending time in the kitchen with me today.